Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Rainbow Tarot UK here. Lovely to have you joining me for this pick a card reading. So today we're doing the person on your mind. You know, how do they see you? Plus, what do they most want you to know? So we've got our three piles here. We have pile number 1, which is this card here, and it's card number 12, and it says wise action, plus the rainbow aura quartz here. There we go. And pile number 2, which is card number 19, and it says beyond emotions. There we go. And it's with this little blue stone. And then pile number 3, which is this card, it says the heart. Card number 18, the heart, and the Labradorite. So there you go. Those are your 3 groups for today. Go for the one that feels right, and I will see you very, very soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, welcome back to your reading. So today we are doing the person on your mind. What do they, how do they see you? How do they view you? What are they thinking about you? What's their perception of you? And then also we're going to be looking at what do they most want you to know right now. So you chose to come into the reading with this card, which is a card that says wise action, card number 12. There we go. Plus the rainbow aura quartz here. Okay, so let's put our little quartz next to our little butterfly there so that we can see it. Okay, so that is your main card right there. So let's get out some more cards. Now, I haven't shuffled any, so I'm just going to do that now. I just hope to, I hope everyone is well. I hope you're all happy and healthy, and I'm sending you lots and lots of love, as I always do. And also, as I always do, reminding you, of course, that it is a general reading. So please just take the messages that resonate, leave everything else behind. If you like the reading, it would be fabulous if you subscribed or gave it a thumbs up or a comment or something. That would be really, really marvellous. Just takes a couple of seconds. And if you also like the reading, you might want to check out some of my other readings on my channel, which are all organised into playlists now. So yeah, why not check those out as well? But let's get straight to it for pile number 1. So how is their person, the person on their mind, seeing them right now? How are they viewing them? What's their perception of them? How do they think of pile number 1, please? I feel like that one's popping out. Let's go for this one. See what that is. So we have got dragons, slay them all. Card number 6. Okay, so we've got wise action, we've got dragons, slay them all. Let's go for an archetype card. Let's see, how are they currently seeing, perceiving, viewing, thinking about pile number 1, please, right now. Please, can you tell me? Oh, I feel like I've got one there. I'm going to go for that one. Oh, what is this one? Let's have a look and see. We have got visionary. The light attributes are capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, a willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Shadow attributes are selling insights to the highest bidder. Okay, so we've got, I feel like this seeing you is very, very, very strong, very insightful. Somebody who maybe has got a lot of ideas, who's very creative, somebody who can stand up for themselves, somebody who's got, with this wise action, I feel like this is somebody who's gives a lot of wise counsel to people. So somebody that people rely on, somebody that people depend on, somebody that people often turn to when they've got problems or issues. So somebody who's very, somebody who's very strong, wise, creative, maybe quite psychic and spiritual. So they might see you as a very spiritual person, a very psychic person, somebody who, like I say, is able to stand up for themselves here. Let's see what else we've got. I mean, the rainbow aura quartz, actually, is a crystal of healing. So with this image here, they may see you as somebody who's got a very healing presence, somebody who is a healer. It might be that you're a little bit of, they see you as somebody who's a little bit of a wounded healer, i.e. somebody who's been through a lot and therefore, you know, has gone through their own sort of journey, and is in a good place to advise and support others because they've kind of been through it themselves. So maybe seeing you a little bit like that. But let us, certainly somebody with a sword who's got a lot of strength and a very good mind. I feel like they think you're very, very, very intellectual, very clever, very bright, got a good mind. Okay, let's get out one of these cards. How are they currently seeing pile number 1? How do they view them? How do they perceive them? What do they think of them? Let's see, what's this one? What have we got here? This is the 10 of Wands. They might be thinking that you're going through a little bit of a heavy time at the moment, or things are a little bit heavy for you. With this card here as well as Slay Them All, it might be that the situation is going through a little bit of a heavy time, because the 10 of Wands can be a bit of a heavy load, but it's usually the end of that sort of tough cycle. So maybe they're thinking that you're going through a bit of a heavy time at the moment, or things are difficult for you, or the connection is, and maybe they're thinking they want that to come to an end, or they're hoping it's going to come to an end. But let's get out some tarot. How are they currently seeing, viewing, perceiving, thinking about pile number 1, please? So we have the 3 of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness. We have the 2 of Pentacles. How are they seeing or thinking about or perceiving pile number 1? The Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. And Justice. Okay, well, I mean, what do we have here? And the King of Cups. They're seeing you as somebody who is not only very strong from all these cards, but they definitely think you've got some kind of psychic ability or spiritual power, or maybe you're on a spiritual path. Maybe they see that you're on a bit of a spiritual path. But you're somebody who's a carer. I think they see that you're very, very, very caring, because the King of Cups is the overarching energy, and it may be that they're seeing you as somebody that they really care about, because the King of Cups is love, really. It's caring, it's love. So I feel like this person is seeing you as caring and loving, but they're also seeing you as somebody that they have a lot of love for. They're seeing you as somebody with the 10 of Cups who is, on the whole, I would say, I feel like what they're seeing you as somebody who can provide a lot of emotional happiness to them with the 10 of Cups here, because the 10 of Cups is like ultimate happiness. So I feel like this person is seeing you as somebody who could make them really happy, because the 3 of Cups is, happiness, is celebration. And I feel like this person is seeing you as somebody who could provide that. Now, at the moment, for some of you, it may be that this situation, this person, or there's a choice involved in whoever you're thinking about here, and there's a sort of they're weighing up, or there's a weighing up of choices here. So maybe you are a choice in this. Maybe this is a 3-way situation, but you stand out with the Queen of Wands here for sure. I mean, you are somebody who's very, very. I think they're seeing somebody who's very attractive. The Queen of Wands is ultra, ultra attractive. Really, really takes good care of herself, looks great. That's why she always holds a sunflower. So she is like, she is happy to stand out in a crowd. She's happy to sort of shine bright. So I think they see that you shine bright, that you're very attractive. They're very attracted to you. But there may be some sort of decision where you're concerned. So they may be when they think about you, how they see you, how they view you, there's some decision that is being weighed up, and it could be a third element here for some of you. But they're seeing you as somebody who can provide emotional happiness, and they're also seeing you as somebody who is strong, emotionally balanced, connected, and and somebody who's very happy, who is essentially has the capacity or the ability to be very happy. Somebody who's very, very confident, with the Queen of Wands here, ultra confident. You might be somebody who's in charge of what they do in terms of their work, or just somebody who is very, very, very confident in themselves and knows their own worth and their own value. It could be that they're seeing you as somebody, that you are the one maybe who is, for some of them, they may think that you are not sure about them, that you are weighing them up, or they're not that you don't see them as a sort of stable option, or an option that they are fully committed to at the moment. That could also be why you've got the Two of Pentacles there, that you are the one that's actually weighing them up and wondering about whether you're going to go with them. So they might think that, they may see you as somebody who's got all the power to make all the choices, if you like. Justice is they see you as somebody who's very balanced, somebody who's very fair. And again, you see with the Justice card, I feel like it's somebody, they're seeing you as somebody who's got the power to make the decisions in the connection, or to make this connection balanced or fair or not, if you know what I mean. I think they think that you've got, you are the one that's holding the power here, the one that's holding the scales, holding the power. So yeah, and I think that they feel that you are very loving and they are very loved up with you, for sure. So that's kind of what I see in terms of how they see you. You're certainly somebody who's very wise, a force to be reckoned with, but also somebody who's got a very soft heart, has got a very healing heart, maybe heals others, has the capacity to make other people feel good, because they feel very good within themselves. They're very balanced as a character. Yeah, and I feel this person has love for you, for sure. So in terms of what have we got here, so I think we've got all of the, we've certainly got all the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got Capricorn energy, and we've got Libra energy, and we've got all of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So let's get out one more on how they see you. I might just bring that in. So how are they seeing? How are they currently seeing, perceiving, viewing? Pile number one, please. What do we have here? The raccoon. Yeah, you might be somebody that is, because the raccoon is all in shade. It's all in shadow. So maybe the situation is hidden, or you are hidden from them in some way, or the situation is secret, or they don't have access to you. Maybe they feel, even though you come out with all these attributes, you are keeping yourself hidden from them in some way, because this is very much in the background. Or you might be somebody who's in the background of their life at the moment, but they notice you, they see you very much, yeah? Or they're having to be in the background of your life, but they're very well aware of you, certainly. Okay, so let us now get out some cards on what do they most want you to know. So what does pile number one's person most wants pile number one to know? What do they most want them to know? Bad health. Card number 31. Okay, so bad health. What else have we got? What do they most want pile number one to know? Antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. So we've got somebody who's resting here, and then we've got something that's speeding up with card number 2. Okay. Sort of like slow energy and fast energy. Healing energy. So this person is in bad health, but they're in hospital, so they are healing and maybe getting better. So maybe maybe they want you to know that this situation is coming back to life again, if it's been in a bad way. So if this situation, this connection, wherever it is, I don't know where it is, So if it's been in a bad way, or it's not been in a good way, or you've been in separation, or there's been problems, life is speeding up, tells me that, you know, it's got renewed life. Things are coming back to life in this connection, maybe. Is that what they most want you to know? Let's see what else we've got. What do they most want pile number 1 to know? What do they most want them to know? Higher power, moon goddess. Higher power. Okay, let's have a look. Let's move these up. Where am I going to put this card? Let's put it here. Higher power. All right, let's get out some tarot. So what does pile number 1's person most want pile number 1 to know, please? What do they most want pile number 1 to know? We have got the King of Cups again. Okay, so of course Cups is also healing. It's very healing. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Healing energies. The 6 of Swords. What do they most want you to know? What do they most want pile number 1 to know, please? 5 of Wands. The Knight of Cups. And our last card is Strength. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these down. I'm going to move it up a little bit, and I'm going to move these ones down so you can see all the cards here. Right. Okay. And what do we have at the bottom of the deck? The 5 of Swords. So I feel like maybe there's been some sort of split in this situation, or some kind of row or problem, or you know, the situation is at odds at the moment with the 5 of Swords being the overarching energy. But this person wants you to know that they it might be challenging with the 5 of Wands underneath the 2 of Pentacles. So where things are being weighed up by either you or by them, or it's not clear or it's not certain, the 5 of Wands is a card of challenge. So this person, so the situation might be with the bad health card in a difficult place, or in a place of separation or something like that. And with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, this person wants you to know that they have a huge amount of feeling for you, that they care very much for you, that they see you as somebody that they are really in love with, and also that they want to come back towards you with the Knight of Cups here, because the Knight of Cups is a card of action. So this person wants you to know that if you're in separation, or there's a problem, or there's an issue, that they want to overcome that and maybe do some kind of romantic gesture, which is often what the Knight of Cups does. That they feel with strength underneath justice that this connection can be strong again, or will be strong again. The 6 of Swords is about moving something from a choppy waters into calmer waters. So I feel that this person is with the higher power, hoping and praying for this situation to move into calmer waters, to be balanced again, to be in a situation where they can express their love to you again. Because I think really at the moment maybe you don't have much contact, or the situation is hidden, or there's not a lot of connection between the two of you, because maybe something's happened with the 5 of Swords, which can often be like a split or a battle or something like that. And this person wants healing with the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. They definitely want healing. These 2 cards in particular, you know, you had the bad health, which is somebody in a bad way, but they're getting treatment, they're beginning to heal, and this is life speeding up, so things are getting better. It's also card number 2, which is about you know, is about connections, isn't it? It's about relationships, partnerships, harmony, cooperation. So I feel like this person wants you to know that if you're in a bad place in the connection, or if you're in separation, this person wants healing in this situation. They want to show you that they care about you. They want to move it from a difficult place into a much better place, into a calmer place. They may want to come forwards, or they may be thinking of coming forwards in terms of a message, or some sort of gesture. And they feel strong. They feel that this connection can be strong again. And in fact, they want to put it right, because it's come underneath the Justice card. So they want to put the situation right again between the 2 of you. And I think that's what this person wants you to know. Let's get out some, so what do we have here? So in terms of zodiac signs, we have all the water signs, don't we, of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Aquarius energy, we've got Leo energy, and we've got Leo twice actually, and also we've got Aquarius again with the Five of Swords. Let's have a couple of charms actually. So what do they most want pile number 1 to know? I only got 2 there. Let's see what that is. So we have, sort of slow. This is the turtle. This is the tortoise. So I'd say like to slowly heal from something, to slowly get back on track. Really, that's what I would say there. And then we've got the horse. Well, horse is all about. Is that a horse or no? I think that's a unicorn. So I'd say unicorns are always magical, aren't they? So I think for me, it's about, I think maybe this is about them hoping and praying and wishing. It's reminding me a little bit of this card with the moon goddess here, you know. So, you know, maybe it's a bit of a dream. Maybe it feels like a bit of a dream at the minute, but they're kind of praying and hoping, possibly with the Two of Pentacles here, that you will want to be with them again, that you will want to have this healing. And then it will feel sort of like magical for them, because that's what they want. They want to be back with you, because there's such a lot of love here with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, such a lot of deep love really. But let us get some message cards. What do they most want you to know? How do they see you? For pile number 1, what have we got? Connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. That's lovely, isn't it? Let's put that there. What else have we got for pile number 1, please? How are they seen? How are they viewed? What does the person think of them? What do they most want them to know? Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. Okay, this person might have gone through a little bit of an epiphany or something like that about you, about the connection. They might have suddenly realized something or dawned on them how deeply they feel about you. One last card here. Embrace. So embrace what destiny has in store for you. Okay, so let's get out some other little cards here for pile number 1 and their person. How does their person see them, view them, think about them? What do they want them to know? What have we got here? I'm tired of running. So maybe this person is ready to commit to something if they weren't ready before, or ready to be with you. Can you hear me whisper your name? That's very romantic, isn't it? And then we'll just do these 2 here. Then we have, I think about you all the time. I wish we could be together forever. Wow. Okay, pile number 1, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, leaving a comment. I'd love all of that. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So we are talking today, aren't we? We're having a reading today about the person on your mind. You know, how do they see you? How do they view you? What do they think about you? Plus, what do they most want you to know? So you came into the reading with this beautiful card. I think this is an absolutely beautiful card. I mean, I think this deck is a gorgeous deck. But this one is card number 19, and it's called Beyond Emotions. I don't know if you can just see it there. Beyond Emotions. Such a beautiful colour, but all that blue is gorgeous. And this blue stone here. So let us put our little stone next to our butterfly there so we can see it. Super duper. I might even bring it up there. Okay, so I haven't shuffled any oracle cards. Let's get straight to it, or anything really. But just to say, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're all really good. Everything is fantastic in your world. I really do wish that for you, and just to send you lots and lots of love, and also to remind you, of course, it's a general reading, so please just take the messages that resonate. It's timeless, so it's great whenever you're finding it. And also, if you like the reading, then please do consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell, or giving me a thumbs up or a message. Anything like that is really just takes a couple of seconds, and it means a lot to me. So it would be great if you could do that. And I've got tons of other readings on my channel. I say it lots in my in my readings, but it's true, you know, I've got over 260, over 270 readings. There's tons of material on there. So if you like this reading, you might want to look at some of the other readings. But let's get straight to it, shall we? So for pile number 2, first of all, we're just going to look at how do they see you? How do they perceive you? What do they think of you? Let's ask that. So for lovely pile number 2. So what, you know, how does their person see them? How do they view them? How do they perceive them right now? I feel like it's that one. Let's see what we've got here for pile number 2. So we have got Throne. Your potential is endless. Fantastic. So they definitely see you as somebody who's very powerful. They might see you as somebody who's a little bit out of reach, because you've got to walk these steps, haven't you, to get to these 3 lovely ladies here, these 3 lovely queens. Beyond emotions. So yeah, you might not be somebody that they can access for some of you, or they might think that you're a little bit out of their league. So they may feel you're very impressive. You're somebody that they really like, but they're, you know, they may think they're punching a little bit above their weight to be with you. So something like that. There could be something like that. Now, funnily enough, this card is card 45. Sorry, I was just pausing there because I was looking at the numbers. So this card is card 45, which of course comes down to 9, and 19 obviously makes 10, and that brings it down to 1, doesn't it? So we've got, with 10 and 9, it could be something where this situation is, you know, because 9s and 10s are all about sort of like endings of cycles, completions. So maybe this person is thinking of a yeah, it might be that this situation has come to an end for some of you, but they're thinking of new beginnings, because 10s always cancel down to 1s, don't they? Something like that for some of you. But anyway, let us see. Let's get out one of these cards. How are they viewing pile number 2 right now? How do they perceive them? What do they think about them? What's their, you know, how do they see them? Have a look, see what we got here. How are they seeing pile number, a mediator, light attributes, a gift for negotiating. So they might see you as somebody who's very good at talking, a very calm person, a very fair person, a good negotiator, somebody who they feel they can have a good conversation with, something like that. Let's see, let's not do that. Let's make sure all our queens are in there, are in the picture. Okay, let's get out let's get out one of these cards. So how do they see pile number 2 right now? How are they viewing pile number 2? See what this one. I'm pretty certain this is either the Page of Wands or the Knight of Wands. Have I got that right? Or the Six of Wands? Yeah, the Six of Wands. So this is the Six of Wands. So somebody who's very, very, very confident. Somebody you might be somebody who's kind of out there in terms of what you do for a living. You might be very on show, because these 3 queens are on show. So maybe you do something where you're on show, you're visible, people can see you, something like that. But with the Six of Wands, you know, that is about recognition. That's about, yeah, it's about victory and recognition. So maybe you're somebody who's just very confident, people see you, you're out there, you're not, you know, you're not shy, you're pretty confident, you're pretty together, you're in control. You are maybe in charge in whatever you do. Yeah, you're somebody that people turn to with the mediator card here, somebody who people trust, that kind of stuff. But anyway, they may want to be, with the Six of Wands here, they may see you as somebody that they want to be recognised by. So they want you to recognise them, they want you to see them. That could also be what that's about. But let us get out one more card. How do they see, perceive, think about pile number 2, please? Let's see what that one is. So we have the Owl, Wisdom. Yeah, they're seeing you with the mediator and the Owl. They're seeing you as somebody who's very, very, very wise, and you might have second sight. They might think that you've got, and it's interesting because that came out a little bit in pile number 1. You know, somebody who's very psychic, somebody who's very in tune, very aware, very sensitive, very aware, can navigate, because the owl can see through the dark. So somebody who's able to navigate things, who's able to create a clear direction for themselves, not somebody who's wishy-washy. So they definitely don't see you as wishy-washy, or they see you as somebody who's very clear about where they're going in life, what they want from life, and somebody who's just very, very, very intelligent and clever. But anyway, let's get out some tarot, shall we? So how do we see? How are they viewing? How do they see pile number 2? Currently, how do they see them? So we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody who's very learned. You might be very academic. 8 of Pentacles. The Tower. 10 of Cups came out in pile number 1 as well. Sorry, I'm not going to go for, yeah, I'm going to go for that one. And 10 of Wands. And the overarching energy is the 5 of Pentacles. So at the moment, with the 5 of Pentacles, you might be, they might feel out in the cold with you, or the situation is in the cold. The 5 of Pentacles is basically a card of lack. So they may think that you're not giving very much at the moment in the connection, and it could be that the connection is in separation, or you're not with this person, or they're feeling a sense of lack. They're not feeling, the overarching energy is there's not a sense of abundance coming from you or in the connection. Now we've got the Tower card here, haven't we? So something may have happened in this connection which has brought it down. So the Tower card is something coming apart. What was maybe something that you thought was secure or stable having fallen. So it could be that this situation is something that has split, or that you're not with this person, or there's been some kind of catastrophe or some problem within it, and it feels heavy. It feels like a heavy situation, but it's also a situation that can provide extreme happiness. So what I see is that they see you as somebody who they can have real happiness with, because the 10 of Cups is like the absolute pinnacle of happiness and contentment, emotional contentment. But around it you've got all these other cards of heaviness and something coming down, and the overarching energy being the 5 of Pentacles. So it could be that something's happened in this situation, but this person still sees you as the person that can provide them complete and utter happiness. And what they want to do, they also see you as somebody who's very, very hard working. Some of you might be doing some sort of academic study or something like that. It could be a work connection. This situation could be a work connection that you're talking about. Yeah, so it could be somebody that you like at work. Here, or some of you could be students as well with this. So I feel like this person sees you as somebody who could either give them complete and utter happiness, or totally bring them down. Really, not that you're meaning to bring them down, but you have the kind of potential to make them extremely happy, or to make them feel like their world's falling apart, if you know what I mean. So either that might have already happened, or they see you as having the potential to do that. And it could be that they just see that you've got a lot of power in the situation, or they feel you've got a lot of power. It could be that they feel you're out of reach. You're so out of reach to them. Maybe they just feel hopeless that they're ever going to be able to access you or have you with the 5 of Pentacles. As I said, there's a sense of lack. So it could be that you are just not available to them, or not accessible to them, but yet, they see you as somebody who could really, really give them so much joy and happiness. And even if you're not with them, that little bit of time that they spend with you, or they see you, or they are aware of you, just makes them feel so happy. But also, weighed down as well at the same time. So it could be, you know, like that sort of unrequited love kind of thing that you have when you like someone, when you really like someone, and but you know, nothing's happened and you're not sure if anything's going to happen, and so, you know, you kind of love to be around them, but at the same time you sort of like dying inside because you're just thinking, how's this ever going to happen? You know, it just feels so heavy. I feel so out of it. You know, there's a sense, there's all of that going on as well. So it makes me feel that this is the energy. So, because I feel like with all of this energy, and because your main card is beyond emotions, I feel like what it's saying is that you are out of reach. You know, they can't quite connect with you, even though they would dearly love to, because you're so maybe, you know, maybe yeah, just somehow out of their orbit, if you know what I mean. So you might be in their orbit, but out of their orbit in the sense of being unreachable somehow. Okay, so let's see. So in terms of what have we got here? We've got all of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. We've got Pisces, we've got Sagittarius as well. Okay, so let's see what we've got now in terms of you know, what do they most want you to know? So what do they most want? Pile number 2 to know. What do they most want pile number 2 to know? Now this came out in pile number 1, which is life is speeding up. Okay, so life is speeding up. What do they most want pile number 1 to know? Let's have one of these cards. What do they most want pile number 1 to know? What's that one? Courthouse. Making something official. Courthouse. Okay, there might be some legal things going on in this connection as well, because we had the mediator as well, didn't we? So maybe there is some legal situation going on. You know, maybe for some of you, you're going through some sort of separation or divorce or something, possibly. Let me just put that out there. Let's get out let's get out another card. Let's get out one of these. Maybe they want to get a message to you with this person holding these papers. What do they most want you to know? 23 again cancels down to 5, which is all about challenges, change and challenge. What do they most want you to know? Let's have a look. We've got 2 here. We've got watch for signs. It's funny, we've got a blue butterfly here. And we've got forgiveness. So butterflies are about change and transformation. Also, blue butterflies are quite rare, I think. So maybe the chance for this to transform and change, they're thinking that that's, you know, maybe that's against the odds, but they're hoping for it or something like that. Maybe there's a need for forgiveness. Maybe they want some forgiveness. Maybe they want you to know that they want to be forgiven or that they've forgiven you, depending on what's happened. Let us get out some more tarot here. Let's bring these up again so that we can see all our cards, or try to see all our cards. Let's get out the tarot. So what do they most want? So I might bring that one down as well, so that we've got some room for our tarot. What do they most want pile number 2 to know, please? What do they most want them to know? 7 of Wands. What do they most want them to know? The 2 of Swords. The 4 of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Hanged Man. And then we've got the Emperor. What do they most want you to know? I feel like they want you to know, with the 4 of Wands and the Knight of Wands, is that they do see you and them, with the 4 of Wands, having a very strong connection. The 4 of Wands is like, you know, it's a really good card to have in any kind of romance reading, because it's like the 11-11 sign for starters, and it's also a card of marriage, of a milestone. So maybe out of something that happened, some problem, because it comes underneath the tower, something coming down, they want you to know that they want to build that up again in terms of maybe commitment, in terms of healing, in terms of transformation. So they're wanting to transform it. So it might be for somebody, just for some of you, that this is a situation where you're in a separation, or you're maybe going through a divorce or something like that, and this person is not wanting that somehow, is wanting to change, to shift it with the Hangman, to shift that from happening, to shift the heaviness, because you've got the Ten of Wands and then you've got the Hangman. Well, the Hangman is shifting your perspective, seeing things from a different point of view. So I feel that with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands, that's all about passion, ardour, chemistry, you know, a lot of energy, really. So I feel like this person wants you to know that they've got this maybe renewed energy, or this ardour, this passion for this situation again, to shift it from the direction that it's currently going in, really, the direction that it's currently going in. The Two of Swords says, you know, there are still some doubts there are still some challenges. They recognise that there are some challenges in the connection. The Seven of Wands is a card of challenge, but it's also a card of challenge where you've got the upper hand. So maybe this person is thinking, well, you know, there are challenges in this situation for sure, but with the Emperor being the overarching energy, what's that underneath? Yeah, the King of Swords. It's like, I would like to take charge of this situation. The Emperor and the King of Swords is about the King of Swords is about doing the right thing. The Emperor, funnily enough, is also about doing the right thing, but it's about having a strategy. So maybe this person is saying, I've got a strategy, I've got a plan to shift this situation for us, to change the trajectory, the way things are going. Because I feel like maybe currently the way things are going, that there's a separation, you might have no contact, something like that. There might even be something official going on, and this person wants to change that, wants to shift that. And maybe they're unsure about how you would receive that with the Two of Swords, because that is always about, should I go this way, should I go that way? So there's still some uncertainty. But I feel like this person is going to kind of overcome that, because afterwards we've got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Hanged Man, which is, you know, shifting your perspective towards, you know, towards a kind of like a new era, a new milestone, a new opportunity for you and them. But again, it might be at the moment with the Emperor and the King of Swords be a little bit cold. At the moment, the situation might be a little bit cold, because both those cards are not warm cards particularly. They're reliable, they're dependable, they're honest, they're truthful. So maybe this person always wants you to know that they want truth in the situation. They want honour back in the situation if that wasn't there before. But it could feel a little bit cold still. But with the Knight of Wands, that's heat, you know, that's passion. So this person wants you to know that they feel that heat for you still. That they still feel that heat for the connection with the Four of Wands. They still feel like you've got a deep connection. And it's almost like I feel like this person wants to somehow reverse the way things are currently going, or the situation that is the situation of the connection at the moment, like with this transformation card here. Okay. Right. Alright, so let's get out some charms, shall we? So in terms of what have we got? So we've got Libra, we've got we've got Leo, we've got Aries, and we've got Sagittarius from the Knight of Wands here. We've got Pisces, we've got Aries again, and also with King of Swords we've got all of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. So what have we got here? So how do they see them? What do they most want them to know? I've just got two here again. So what I did have one here. We've got glasses. Okay, so glasses help you to see better. So maybe this situation is a little bit dark. They can't see a way forward. With the Two of Swords here, it looks like it could go one way or the other. And they want some clarity. Well, that is all about the King of Swords. They want clarity, they want a truth, they want to see a clearer way forward. Maybe with the Turtle here, they're thinking it's going to take time. It's not going to be a quick fix, but it's something that they want to slowly move towards. Okay, so let's get out some message cards. What do they most want pile number 2 to know? How do they see them? How do they view them? Love. Oh my goodness, pile number 2. Love conquers all. Yeah, I think this person is like saying, look, no matter how far down the road we are, in terms of maybe in separation or no contact, whatever, I still love you, and I'm hoping that we can turn it around. That's the sort of energy or flavour that I'm picking up on. Soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. Okay. And then what's this one? Receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Okay, so let's see what other cards we've got here for pile number 2. So, how does the person see them? What do they most want them to know, please? What have we got here? I wish you were mine. Okay, what else have we got? Pile number 2. Are they seen? What do they most want them to know? I dream about you at night. Gosh, what have we got here? I need to sort things out first before I can come to you. Okay, that might mean something to some of you. And then, will you help me? And the last one is, I need space. Interesting. So, pile number 2, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So today we're doing the person on your mind. How are they seeing you? How are they perceiving you, viewing you? What do they think of you? And, or plus, what do they most want you to know? So you chose to come into the reading under this card, and it is the card that says the heart, card number 18. There we go. And the Labradorite here. So that's your stone or crystal. I'm going to put that next to my little butterfly here. Beautiful. Okay. So let's get straight to it. Let's start shuffling. So just want to say I hope everyone is doing really, really well. I hope you're good. I hope you're happy and healthy, and just sending you lots and lots of love and light as always. Just reminding you it's a general reading, so please just take the messages that resonate, and also it's timeless. If you like the reading and you feel like you want to subscribe and hit that notification bell, then please do. That would be fantastic. Or give me a thumbs up or leave a comment or something. Just takes a couple of seconds and it really means a lot. And also I've got lots of other cards, lots of other readings on my channel, so you might want to check those out. They're all in playlists, and literally I've got over 260, 270 readings. So yeah, you might find something on there that you really like as well. But let's get straight to it for pile number 3. So first of all, we're going to look at, how do they see you? How do they view you? What do they think about you? And then we're going to ask, what do they most want you to know? So let's, for lovely pile number 3, what or how does their person see them right now? How do they view them? What do they think about them right now? So let's take that card and see what this one is. So we have garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Beautiful. Okay. Card number 15. It's called the heart. All right, let's get out one of these cards. So for pile number 3, how is their person seeing them right now? How are they perceiving them? How are they viewing them right now? Okay, so let's go for that one. What have we got here? So we have pioneer. Light attribute is passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Shadow attribute, compulsive need to keep moving on. I feel like they think you are a very heart-centered person. They feel like you're very creative. So you might actually be a very creative person. You might be somebody who loves nature. Somebody who's just very natural, very at home in their kind of natural world. But somebody who's really connected to their heart. So somebody who's very heart-centered, very, very loving, very caring. Maybe somebody who's very environmentally connected as well. somebody who loves nature, somebody who is, you know, original, with the pioneer here, somebody who's got original ideas, somebody who is, yeah, different in some way, kind of quirky, or stands out, is not the run-of-the-mill, not that anyone is the run-of-the-mill, I don't mean that, sounds rude, doesn't it, but I mean suppody who is unique, really. I mean, we're all unique in our own way, but some people just stand out more, don't they, in terms of their, I suppose what I mean is maybe non-conventional. You know, you're not somebody who is conventional, really, and is somebody who lives their life from the heart, who lives their life from how things feel, rather than necessarily what they should be doing, or what, you know, society tells them that they should be doing it. So somebody who's very original, an original thinker, an original person, really, somebody who follows their own path no matter what, really. So yeah, so let's get another card here. So how do they view you? How do they see pile number 3, please? How are they viewing pile number 3? How are they seeing pile number 3? Let's see. Oh, look, you see right there. Now there's, I don't know how, these are, I mean, obviously these correlate to the tarot, so there's 78 of these, plus there's about 30 or 40 other cards that I don't use in the deck. And there's only one image that has a pink heart. You could not make it up. A pink heart, heart-centered, right? And it is the Judgment card. Okay, so you look at that heart there, look, see? So they see you as somebody who has a huge heart, who is very loving, very caring, for everyone on, you know, for everything on the planet. You might be somebody who is, you know, very caring towards, like I say, nature, animals, all that kind of stuff. Just very, very, very loving, really. Oh gosh, okay, let's put all these away. Can't use all of those. Yeah, okay. So that's interesting, isn't it? So let's get out then some tarot on how they are currently seeing pile number 2. How are they currently seeing pile number 2? And with the Judgment card here, I mean, the Judgment card is about, well, the Judgment card is about being called to, they may feel like you've got a bit of a calling, that you know, walk, like I say, you walk a path, a very original path, that you are, I mean, it may be that they want, with the Judgment card, that you are somebody that they want to have an elevated connection with, have a connection with that is not, you know, that is kind of like emotionally more mature, or more connected, or yeah, where there's a strong heart, where you both have, you know, you both offer each other a lot of love in a very sort of give and take kind of way. That's what I mean by elevated. There's no sort of games with you. There's no, you know, you just are pure, really. You've got a pure heart, and they want to have a pure connection. I think that's the right word. They want to have a pure connection maybe with you. Let's have a look and see. So how do they see pile number 3? Like these ones coming out. So we've got the Tower. We've got the 8 of Cups. We've got the 5 of Swords. Oh my goodness, we've got the 10 of Wands. And we've got the 8 of Pentacles here. What has happened here? And the overarching energy is strength. So how do they see you? So they could have seen you as somebody who's really had a very difficult life, or has really had a lot of pain in their life, or has really had a lot of issues in their life. And also this situation, it could be that you're almost for sure that you are not with this person, that this person is someone that you're in separation with. And I feel like if you are in separation with, that this person feels the pain of that. And the overarching energy is strength. So this person believes you to be somebody who is incredibly strong, that you have, with the Judgment card, risen up. So you might have, you might be thinking about somebody that you split up from. That was a tough situation, it was a heavy situation, a lot of falsehoods were exposed, a lot of deceit maybe was exposed, possibly you walked away from the situation with the Eight of Cups, or someone walked away, or there was definitely a separation. And what they see is that you have risen. You are somebody who has healed from this, really, who has healed from what could have been a very toxic, difficult, chaotic, destructive connection, something that felt very heavy, something whereby maybe you weren't treated right by this person, or you know, and you really went through it. And this person has seen you through hard work and perseverance, yeah, and through just independence, has risen to be in a much better place now. Maybe if you're in separation, they can see that you're in a much better place, that you are stronger, that you can overcome any issues or hardships or problems in your life in a very calm and centered way, because that is what the Strength card is. It's about being able to conquer your shadow, your difficulties, or anything that's causing you a problem in a very calm way. And I think maybe this person has seen you grow and develop through working on yourself with the Eight of Pentacles, because the Eight of Pentacles is a card of mastery. So mastering your heart, maybe mastering your emotions, mastering your just mastering your own healing journey. And your first card, or one of your cards, was the first card was the heart. So healing your heart. This person has seen you as somebody who's able to heal themselves, has grown and developed and healed their heart, and they're in a much better place now. And it says something lovely will grow from this. Like you have, like the sword is pointing downwards. So swords, you know, can sometimes mean conflict or difficulties. And I feel like this person is seeing now that you are much, like I say, much more heart-centered. You're not interested in you know, having drama or conflict or any of that. You're just interested in having a good life, healing yourself, getting the best out of life that you can, really. And maybe that is something that wasn't the case when you knew this person or when you were with this person. So what they're seeing is somebody who has transformed through their own strength and ability to overcome their shadow, maybe, or their hardships, and come out the other side and be in such a strong place, be so balanced, be so heart-centered, where maybe they've gone through an experience with this particular person or in life where their heart might have been broken. So what they're seeing is you put that, you know, you've mended in a way. So good job, pile number 3. That's fantastic. And funnily enough, the Labradorite stone is about transformation. It's about a stone of transition, really. And it's it sort of reminds us to you know, to connect to our inner truth, to our core truths. And I feel like maybe this person has just seen you go through some sort of transformative phase and come out the other side into this kind of fantastic, amazing, heart-centered person, really. But I mean, that's incredible, actually, isn't it? It's an incredible story. But let's go and see what else we've got here. So how are they viewing, or how do they see pile number 3, please? How do they see pile number 3? How do they see them? Yeah, you're shining. The firefly is something that shines bright. You know, you are glowing now. I feel like that's what this is about. This person sees you as somebody who is glowing. They see you as somebody who is central, you know, centre stage, where maybe they didn't before. But this person sees you as somebody who is glowing, who is magical. And funnily enough, because the fireflies, when they come out at night, and it looks so magical when they're on the trees. It looks so magical. And the Labradorite has a lot of magic to it. as well, actually. So it's interesting. So they're seeing you as magical, as bright, as shining, as glowing, you know, really a much more confident place than maybe you were possibly before. I don't know, or how you were with this person. Let's have a look to see what we have got here. Let's ask now. So in terms of zodiac signs, we've got Sagittarius, Virgo, we've got Aquarius, Pisces, and Leo energy. So let's have a look to see what do they most want you to know? What do they most want? I'm going to move these up and I'm going to put these other cards at the bottom here. So what do they most want pile number 3 to know? What do they most want them to know? Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. Card number 4, be fearless and bold. Okay. Fearless and bold. Yeah, this person might have known you or seen you at your most vulnerable, and now they're seeing you at your most strong, or they can view you at your most strong. I feel this person has a lot of admiration. Synchronicity, the moon's moment, synchronicity. All right, what do they now want you to know? Maybe it's your time to shine. Maybe everything is lining up for you to shine. Let's see what else I've got. What do they most want pile number 3 to know? Mature woman. Yeah, let's see. This person is somebody who is mature, somebody who has, somebody who's made it really, somebody who is, it's funny enough, it's card number 6 again. So we had this card, which was 15. You can see it there, that adds up to 6, and this is 6. And 6 is all about harmony. It's about calm. It's about, it can be about reconciliation, contentment, self-acceptance. I think this person is wanting you to know that they see that you are more self-accepting. They see that you, they're sort of like, I feel this person, even though, if you'd been in a connection with them that wasn't very great, I feel like this person might be sort of thinking in separation or whatever. They might be going, yeah, good for you. In a funny kind of way, they might be going, yeah, I'm behind you, good for you, you can, I'm pleased in a way that you have gone through this transformation, that you are this confident person that you are now today. Let me just see if we've got any other cards. No, okay, let's get straight to the tarot then. What do they most want pile number 3 to know? What do they most want them to know? So we have the Fool, we have the Ace of Swords. What do they most want them to know? We have the 2 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, and the overarching energy is the King of Cups. This person, I think this person has, wants you to know what's underneath that, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this person wants you to know that they still have feelings for you. With the King of Cups being the overarching energy, they still have feelings for you. They want a new beginning here with the Fool card. The Fool card is like a new beginning. It's like a risky new beginning, but it's a new beginning nonetheless. And you've got the Ace of Swords, which is also a new beginning. It's a truthful new beginning. So I think if there's any stuff that's gone down in this connection, which may well have, almost definitely has, with the Tower and the 5 of Swords, I feel like they've seen you in that separation or in that split or whatever grow, like I say, grow and be strong and turn yourself around in a way. And they see you with the Firefly here shining bright, and they want a new situation with you. They want to start something with you, and they want it to be based on honesty and truth. Now, the Two of Pentacles, they are aware with the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, or they feel out in the cold. They don't feel happy not being with you. The Two of Pentacles says that the Two of Pentacles is also like a card of lack, because it's not much, the Two of Pentacles, is it? But it could be that they sort of feel like, you know, there's some uncertainty about whether you would want that with them. But I feel like this person is definitely seeing you with the Ten of Cups as somebody that would be able to provide them with ultimate happiness, for sure, here with the Ten of Pentacles, because the Ten of Pentacles is nothing. I mean, it's only really the Sun that rivals the Ten of Cups in terms of, you know, it's emotional happiness. It's like the absolute, you know, you can't get any happier than that. So I felt this person wants you to know that they would be incredibly happy if you would consider being with them again, with the Queen of Pentacles here. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is abundance. So they see you as somebody who is gonna it's just gonna be, is somebody who's able to give a lot in a connection, who has this very, very, very open heart. And I think that's what's really attracting this person. They can see that you have a very open, loving heart. And the King of Cups says that they feel a lot of love for you still. Yeah, for sure. And maybe with the synchronicity, maybe they're saying they feel like the time is now, maybe, for you and them. But what they most want you to know is that they definitely want to have another chance with you, though they want to have a new beginning with you, a start with you. There is some uncertainty. There is a feeling of lack without you, and what they want to do is to restore a connection with you, and again, maybe with a Labradorite, transform it, certainly. So in terms of what we got here, so we've got all of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We've got Capricorn, and we've got Taurus, and we've got Pisces energy, as well as Cancer and Scorpio as well. Let's get out some charms here. How do they see pile number 3? What do they most want them to know? So I've got 2 here. Well, I mean, you've got the little gecko or the lizard here, and that always reminds me of regeneration or renewal, because, you know, when they lose their tail, it can grow back again really, really quickly. So I feel like this person, maybe for some of you, wants renewal, wants regeneration. And again, the moon here, the little fairy on the moon, is like a wishing. It's like a wish, isn't it? Having a wish and a dream with the Ten of Cups, to have something with you again, to have something with the moon, some sort of deep emotional connection with you again. Let's get out some cards here. So what do they want to, how do they see pile number 3? What do they most want them to know? Attraction. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. Okay, there we go. What else have we got for pile number 3 in their person? Got these two, so I'm just going to take them. That one is soul. I think this came out in pile number 1, did it? I can't remember. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. Yeah, I think it was pile number 1. And then we have, wow, marriage. A marriage of souls is a union of 2 divine counterparts blending together. Well, okay. Let's have some of these cards. What do they most want pile number 3 to know? How do they see them? My beloved. Wow, okay, let's put that there. Then we have, I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. Okay, and then we also have, we've been together for lifetimes. My goodness, pile number 3. It's so romantic. But anyway, it might have been that this connection's been through the mill, but this person definitely wants to come back to you for sure. But anyway, that has been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, give me a thumbs up. All of that would be gratefully received. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.